Polk Nation? My name is Brianna.
And I'm Livy.
And you're watching Panther News. But before we get started,
Please stand for the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God and one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
You may be seated.
Welcome back, Polk Panthers.
We're already off to a great start this year, with energized teachers, students eager to learn, and some amazing volleyball and football games. Here's a quick recap of what has happened so far.
PTA Reflections is a nationally acclaimed student recognition program to encourage artistic creativity in the classroom and at home.
This year's competition theme is Look Within. Students can compete in dance, film, literature, music, and photography. Check out this video for more info on this year's competition. Contact Mr. Lockwood in E128 for more information.
And now for our teacher spotlight, Ms. Chapman.
What's up, Polk Nation? For today's Teacher Spotlight, we are featuring Mrs. Chapman.
Hi.
So our first question for today is, how do you feel about coordinating the DC trip?
I am excited about going on the DC trip this year and being the host of it. Everything that our 8th graders are going to learn this year in U.S. history is literally going to come to life. So I'm very excited to go on a trip with them in April, and shout out to Ms. Trong for going with me.
And I know you just recently had a baby boy, so how does it feel to be a new mom and a teacher at the same time?
Ooh, it's definitely been a learning curve. I've definitely had to learn. With being a parent, it's very similar to being a teacher. You have to be able to kind of experiment, trial and error type things. But he's a great kid. He comes to all the games, and all my kids love him. And so I'm just really trying hard to learn how to just balance being a teacher and a mom.
And I know that you wanted to be a principal, so what are the reasons that you wanted to be?
I want to be a principal because I want to impact change on a greater scale and a higher level for all youth. Our youth are the leaders of our nation, and so I'm very excited to one day take on that leadership role.
If you were to become a principal, where would you be at or what school?
Well, definitely Polk. But no, it literally, for me, it could be anywhere. I'm not very picky. I love all kids, no matter what school they're at.
And what made you want to teach social studies?
I love social studies because it's not just about the past or the present, but it's also about the future. So I think social studies is definitely important for kids to know their why.
In history, what is your favorite unit to teach?
My favorite units, I have a couple. I would definitely say Unit 5, which is Changed in America, and Unit 6, which is Civil War and Reconstruction.
And I know you've been at Polk for a while, so what is your favorite thing about it?
Favorite thing about Polk is our kids. Y'all are the bomb. No, our kids are, no disrespect, no shade to all the other schools, but our kids at Polk are one of a kind. You guys are well-rounded, and you guys are growing up to be phenomenal young people. So definitely the students here at Polk.
If you could be anything else besides a teacher, what would you be?
So what had happened was, Miss Chapman was supposed to be a lawyer, but I ended up switching my major once I got to college. And I ended up becoming a teacher, so it would definitely be a lawyer, or I want to be a chef because I love Food Network and I love to eat. So probably a lawyer or a chef.
So what do you like to do outside of school?
Outside of school, sleep, be with my husband and my son, go on runs. I like to hike. I like to do adventurous stuff like bungee jumping, riding roller coasters, and of course eating.
And our last question, but not least, is are you the first person to become a teacher in your family?
In my family, I'm the first person to become a teacher. I'm the first person to go to college. I'm the first person to graduate from college, and I'm the first person in my family to get a master's degree.
All right, guys. Well, that's the last question. And don't forget to tune in next week for our next Teacher Spotlight. Bye.
That's all we have time for today, Polk Panthers.
And remember,
You're one day closer to college.